double. Here's Joy.
No, she's not. She's gorgeous. I didn't know she was that age though. She 30? I think I saw. I don't remember. She old, but she looked good. But don't forget, you guys, hit the like button. Share this with your homeboys, side chicks, whoever, and let's watch the next clip.
You potentially be with a man that makes less money than you. This is always been.
Yes, I could. It's not that interesting to me. I could. It's not a thing I really think about.
I agree with Taylor. I mean, I understand that there are certain standards that people have for themselves that are in this space, and it becomes a very spicy topic on the internet because we get to these extremes with it. Mm-hmm. But the reality is, why, and what? Like, what would they need to make, and why would they need to make it? So, if I'm going to be with someone, the amount of money that they make is really only relevant if they are unable to do the things that I like to do. It doesn't matter that they make as much as me or more than me. It's just like, can we live the same kind of lifestyle?
Okay. Yeah, I'm so wrong. Oh, dang. Sorry, y'all. I'm just so confused. Like, 1 minute women care what men make, another minute women don't. Like, I'm just so confused. So to what she said she doesn't really care what a man makes. Do you guys believe in that same sentiment, ladies?
What she got it on her own, right? So she don't need it, and she don't need to care about it. All right. But somebody that's average like us, we care because it can be significant to our life. It can be detrimental. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't make enough to be with Molly, then I'm gonna start pulling Molly down. You know what I'm saying? Like, now she got to help me. She got to help me and help her. But when she got her own bag, she don't care what you make because you really can't pull her down. She just wants you to be on the same level with her. And it's just that simple.
I don't necessarily agree. Because I think people forget about like the team building aspect of it. Like, if you and Molly are putting your incomes together, no matter what she makes, the two incomes of y'all together would still be a benefit. So, I mean, to me, I think two is better than one in any instance. And I think that if you have that mindset, that's what makes it a better situation, a better marriage, better building, because we're building with our two incomes. If I'm making I'm making 60K and he's making 40, that's still better than me, myself alone, just making 60. So
I think that I was going back and forth with some chicks on Clubhouse saying they wouldn't do 50-50. And I was like, do you understand how the economy is nowadays? Most people are paycheck to paycheck. Like it's needed. A 2-income household is needed. You guys should be glad. Like, I would be glad if I had to pay 50% of my bills now than just 100%. And then I was like, okay, was y'all daddy 100% provider? They said no.
The reason why,
daddy. So, like, why are y'all getting these ridiculous conversations? Like, they're basing it on what they see on social media, these famous ass women. And I'm like, if you know the stats of what people are making, 2-income household is needed, especially if you're in California, New York, New Jersey. Like, so I think just women are delusional. So
they don't want to get at 50-50 up because, like, they'll rather do 50-50 so they can still be a hoe. So, like, listen, I'm being honest. Like, they trying to weigh it all out, okay? So let me see. Hey, we going 50-50, and I still got to work, and I can't be a hoe no more. They'll rather do it all by themselves so they can continue to be a hoe. That's what I was talking to. I was talking to Anton. I was talking to what's the khaki king? What's his name? Anger Man. I would tell her, I was like, hey man, women ain't giving up their independence anymore. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't come 100%, they not for to turn they hold down for 50% or some help, bro. It's all or nothing. These women do dicks and they don't want to cut that off for half or nothing. It's gonna be all or nothing.
I agree.
And I kind of don't even blame them, bro.
Nah, I came from my dad is a provider, pays for everything, still sends us money, birthdays, buys us presents. Last year, he changed up my whole tires when I was over the house taking a nap. He just went to get new tires for me. So I came from that household. I came from that household. And I still have, I'll accept the 50-50 because I know the stats and what's out there. So it's just crazy to me, women that didn't even have a dad that was a provider and they're not making, let's say, the money that even like up there to be like saying, hey, I need a man that makes this. Okay, what are you making? Like it does matter.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think all of these women are lying. To be honest with you, I think it's all cap. I think that they'll accept whatever from the guy that they like. The only time that women put requirements on there is if it's for a guy that they don't really care for, but it's a dude that they're willing to settle for. That's the only time that they put requirements for. If you him and they like you and they feeling you, they're not even having that type of conversation with you. They going and they rolling with whatever it is that you're dealing with, and they just going. Because think about it. Most women hope that the guy that they actually like changes and evolves into what it is that they want. They want him to eventually change and become the man that, you know, have all of the other qualities and the characteristics and stuff like that. But they don't put all of that criteria and standards. Man, they standards being hell for the dude. They'll fuck on the same night. They do everything. And that's why I be telling these guys a lot of times, like, man, why are you spending money on her? Like, even the dudes that are the highest profile, right? It's like, they there for the clout. They there just to be around you. They there for the possibility of what if. You ain't got to spend no money on them. They just happy to be in your presence and they know that you him. And so you ain't got to do nothing extra as a result of it. The only time that applies, the only niggas that's really paying is the dudes that they willing to settle for. That's it. Ain't no rules for the dudes that you like. It's zero rules. It's no rules at all. Rules go out the window for the dudes that you like.
But
ain't no limit for the type of date. Ain't no, I'm not doing this. You gonna do everything. They do everything. And not only are they doing everything, I'll do you one better. If a woman is with a guy, right? And let's say, for example, she step out, right? Let's say, for example, she cheat. Let's say she cheat on her guy. Not only do she not got no standards, but she willing to do everything for the dude that she cheating with, that she like, that she ain't doing for the dude that she with. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. It's the truth and nothing but the truth. Ain't no standards for the woman when she like you. She'll do whatever it is that you want. 100%.
These are facts, cuz. Like, a chick won't give you, if a chick don't like you, she won't give you no money. But if she like you, she'll pay you $1,000 to take a picture at your concert. So
she'll pay you, right?
Yeah, she'll pay you $1,000, but she won't never, you know, she want to go 100%. Like, nah, shorty, like women, they often do change they standards for the nigga who they really want to be with. Like, and that's just what it is.
And you know,
I feel like
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just saying, when you're saying all that, are you saying this as the average woman, like pick any three down the street, or like the women that, like, you know, that seem to always have some drama?
All of them.
I agree. Because to me, I would see it more with those that don't that kind of live in dreamland, like that got convinced, like you said, with like the social media girls, like, oh my gosh, like my husband or whoever is in Dubai and he's buying all of this for me, and it's kind of like it's like the 2020s version of like the Disney dream. Like,
all of them dudes are getting finessed. Oh, you know what's so beautiful about this? Because I didn't know that Shayla was coming on tonight. All right, Shayla, you ready to play a game?
Yeah.
You gonna keep it 100? Seriously. Let's keep it 100. All right, you ready?
You make me nervous.
How many times have you been in my studio where it's been a whole bunch of guys, a whole bunch of women, late night?
A lot of times.
A bunch of times, right?
Probably like I say probably like 7 or 10.
Okay, late night. What time do we want to leave in?
Like 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning.
How many times have you seen, and don't name no names, none of that type of stuff. How many times have you seen women that talk a lot of shit when they there, stick around after everybody then left?
A lot of them. More than 5, I would say.
It's not a secret. All of that talk that they be doing is different in person. And so when everybody leave, they wind up trying to figure out how to come back and get their purse. I know what the game is, and you know too, and everybody else know, right? And they not ashamed about it.
Yeah, come on,
they figure out how to listen. They could just told you they boyfriend. They could tell you what their standards are. They could be bad as hell, light skin, dark skin, tall, short, whatever it is that you want. They always, all right, y'all, we about to close up shop. Everybody got your drinks or whatever, so on and so forth. Everybody leaving. They're going to figure out a way to stick around every time, every single time. And it's every time. And so the ones that they put the standards on is much different from the ones that they want to really be around every single time. It's not a secret.
And it hurt because the amount of entry, like for the dude who you like versus the dude who you don't like, is completely different. So let's say you was in a relationship with me, and then after you just go get yourself to the first dude, or you go get in a relationship with any simp dude. But the reason why I'm mad that you moved on so fast is because I paid an X dollar amount to have you on this level, on this pedestal, and then you just gonna go get yourself to him for cheap. Like I had to give you a house, kids, a car, and then you gonna go with a dude who took you to go get a $5 McDonald's meal. So I'm not really mad that you with him. I'm mad at the price that you went for, want the price that you charged me. I had to provide all of this, and this nigga here gave you a cheeseburger meal and bust you down.
He don't even give you that.
But she didn't like you.
No, it ain't. I ain't gonna say that they don't like you.
They don't like you as much.
But like people benefit off of breakups. Example, Russell Wilson. Okay, he benefited off of Future breakup. He came in. I'm serious. Let's be honest. Without Future, Ciara will never appreciate a top tier simp like Russell. It ain't happening. These are facts. So most dudes be mad at, hey, this what I was doing for you, and you let dude come in at this number here. And that's always gonna be a problem.
But if you get to a certain point, then you ain't even checking to see what she doing with other dudes. I'm
checking it to recoup on my.
But that's the point. Like, why spend money on her in the first place? Why do all of that? You ain't got to do that.
Anton, we be loving these hoes. I keep telling you this, bro. Like, I'm so tired of you niggas lying like we don't be loving these hoes. We love these hoes.
But that's your fault that you're spending money, because a chick that actually likes you.
I thought I was doing what a man was supposed to do.
A lot of men love hoes, but they complain about hoes. They complain about hoes.
You know why they complain about a hoe? Because the girl he love is one. He complained about hoe because he don't want his love to be a hoe.
So they fall in love with hoes.
Listen, let me tell you about these hoes, because you obviously don't know none. You don't know she a hoe until you know she a hoe. You didn't know she fucked them 5 dudes over there until you went to the kickback.
How don't you know?
What?
You know what?
I feel like y'all always know. Y'all always know. Y'all be nice.
Good.
Y'all think about a man, they gonna know when you've been with somebody else.
They gonna know. Yes.
Y'all just like women, we know when a man is a hoe. We can tell, but we just ignore.
Q. Who on this panel is a hoe?
I don't date women, so I don't care.
No.
I can tell you the man whores.
Who on this panel is a hoe?
2K. I only date men, so I can't tell you what's a woman for. I can't tell you what's a woman whore.
The thing about it, though, the thing
used to be
about
a
it.
whore. Let me rephrase that, because Sarah, he used to be a whore.
The thing about it, though, is that it's much easier to identify and deal with whatever you're dealing with when you're in person. It's way different than talking about it on the online and on these panels. In person, it's a whole nother mood. It's a whole nother vibe than it is on the panel.
Anton, that even takes a while, bro. You acting like, hey, I'm gonna meet up with her, and I'm gonna know I can smell the 25 dicks on her breath.
You gotta get to know her.
But 2K, you don't think like even just feeding into this idea of that a man needs to make more or the money matters, you don't think that feeds into the simp ideology that men need to bend to the will of women instead of saying, no, what I make is what I make and you need to be okay with that and build with me?
No, cause most dudes get caught up in this complexion of, hey, I want to be able to provide for her because I like her. Even if she ain't mine. Like if you out with me, and Anton do it without even know he doing it. Like if you with Anton and you a female, don't touch your motherfucking wallet. That's not Anton thinking he a simp. That's Anton saying, hey, I got it. I'm gonna show y'all and we're gonna have a good time on my dime. So if I'm
that's different. He's not doing it to get them.
Huh?
That's different though. He's not doing it to get them. He's doing it just because he got it. Like he don't care. It means nothing to him.
Let's say
other men are doing it to get the women.
Molly, let's say I invite you out to eat, Shayla, and I feed you with my money. I'm not doing it to get you. I'm doing it to feed you.
No,
my money.
No, most these men are thinking with their ding dong. Like most men,
Shayla know me in real life. Shayla then came and chopped it up and
Anton, that's you. You don't want none of these girls' coochies. You pay because you're nice, sincere. You're
Shayla will tell you. I be trying to get him to leave. I'll be like, hey man, listen. I gotta go. She will tell you. I be trying to get him to leave, and they be like, oh, but I'm just gonna stick around. I'm like, shit. Like, ain't nobody checking for him like that, bro.
You know why they stick around? Because you're not trying to fuck them. They feel safe. And a lot of these men, they don't create.
I be trying to avoid false accusations and shit.
See, women like you, y'all make it so hard just to be a good nigga.